Rick Santorum announced Tuesday that he is suspending his Republican presidential campaign after a weekend of prayer and thought, effectively ceding the GOP nomination to Mitt Romney. The suspension comes after the former Pennsylvania senator's 3-year-old daughter, Isabella, was hospitalized for the weekend. The development means that Mitt Romney is now the certain GOP nominee to take on President Barack Obama in November. While Romney still needs to win several hundred delegates to clinch the nomination, Santorum's departure from the race leaves his path unhindered. As for the current affairs of the government, Washington will find itself on edge as North Korea has said the assembly of the rocket it plans to launch in the coming days should be completed today. The launch is scheduled to take place sometime between Thursday and Monday. According to North Korea, the rocket will carry an Earth observation satellite into orbit to benefit North Korea's economic development. Japan, the United States, and South Korea see the launch as a cover for a long-range ballistic missile test. Japan has even said it will shoot down any part of the rocket that enters its territory. Adding to the already delicate situation, a recent report from South Korean intelligence officials suggests North Korea is planning a new nuclear test in an area it staged previous atomic blasts. Moving our gaze now to Syria, where once again we are seeing violence, despite an agreement to pull Syrian troops out of population centers by Tuesday. Syrian opposition activists said at least 60 people were killed as the army shelled numbers of towns. Despite the clashes, Mr. Annan said his peace plan was still alive as he urged both sides to stop the fighting. A greenhouse is what the Jamestown Stutzman's Development Corporation feels could really benefit the city of Jamestown and its surrounding areas. The greenhouse project, now named Endless Harvest Inc., intends to raise lettuce in a $10 million facility in Jamestown. The project has received local backing for $6 million and is currently looking to attract investors for the other $4 million. As for the progress of the Endless Harvest, a working model of the greenhouse is planned for the Jamestown will be constructed in Graston, Minnesota as an effort to gain financial backers for the project. Funding for the model has been approved by the JSTC in the amount of $65,000. One thing that is vital for plant growth is sun. Let's go now to Jessica Gulseth and see how much of that we have in our coming week. Jessica?
Thanks, JT. Well, if I could sum up the week in one word, I would say rainy. Today was dry, but also cool, only a high of about 44 degrees. Tomorrow, dry again with a slight warm-up, a possible high of 52 for the day, cooling to about 34 for the night. Thursday, the rain will begin, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms during the day, progressing to a 50% chance later in the evening. The rain will carry over into Friday with a 50% chance in the morning, mid-afternoon, to a low of 30 or 20% chance overnight. Saturday won't be much different, rain in the morning and rain in the evening. I guess the saying does go, April showers bring May flowers. And that's all for today, JT. Back to you.
Well, it looks like an umbrella will be close at hand this week. Thanks, Jessica. The newly refurbished Miami Marlins have made headlines, and not in a good way, as their manager Ozzie Guillen has been suspended for 5 games for comments he made in which he expressed admiration for Cuban's leader Fidel Castro. Guillen hasn't issued an apology since the incident to the city, its Cuban-American community, and all Latin Americans. The Marlins bench coach Joey Cora will be the interim manager during the suspension. For a look at local sports now, we go to Jarann Johnson. Jarann?
Busy weekend for Jamestown College athletes. The track team started off on Friday in Aberdeen on a very windy day, but were able to collect 2 national qualifiers. Trent Remick and Robert Nelson qualified at the meet. Trent Remick in the 110 hurdles and Robert Nelson in the discus. Later Friday evening, the Jimmies were playing softball host to Mayville State. The softball team went 1-1 in a doubleheader, and the loss snapped a 6-game win streak. Across the park at Jack Brown Stadium, the baseball team was 2-0 on the day with 2 wins versus Mayville State, and the wins helped the Jimmies collect their first berth at the Association of Independent Institutions tourney in May, first week of May. And if they win there, they will go to nationals. And that's all we have for your weekend sports report. Back to you, JT.
Thanks, Jarann, and congratulations to Trent Remick and Rob Nelson. Well, that does it for your JCTV Daily News Update for Tuesday, April 10th, 2012. I'm JT Petsch. Tune in tomorrow as we once again connect the campus with the community. Good night.